today, I'm going to take you up over what we call the Cottesburg Pike today. I'm here on Mill Hill Road, and I'm not going to be turning up the Cottesburg Pike Road. I'm just going to go up to the top and back down. Maybe up to Finford Feather. Today's the 5th of April. And you can tell it's raining out here. It's coming down pretty good. Just hopefully I don't run into any tree problems. Coming down pretty hard too. I would have got this out of the way, but I couldn't get myself motivated this morning. Got it out of the way but the first daylight when it wasn't raining out. But you get to see what it looks like in the rain. We can get pretty heavy rain in this area. Yeah. We're gonna go through Twistdale. We'll go through Twistdale first. We're gonna go down in the hill and back up. And then there will be an area up on top here, which I wanted to stop at, but if it's gonna be raining, I'm not gonna stop. To be up over the hill here, there'll be a area where there used to be a village. It's a ghost town of first we're going by Whitwood, which is a home. Then we have Woodland Heights. If you want me to do history on them, that's almost impossible because these are developments that gets put up every now and then. Like this one you see off over the hill here, that's a development too. And I don't know the name of that one. I should. I live in this area. Woodland Grove or something like that. I'll probably get the road or get it on the way back down. It looks like they're planting some trees on this side. There used to be a little playground off and left up here along the road. Somewhere along the road here. On the left side. Down in. Not many people played in it. Near the end of it, not many people played in it, so they probably got rid of it. But it still might be still there too. Might be just overgrown. The undergrowth, the trees, weeds and all that stuff. I do not see where the location of that is. I'll keep my eye on the road too. Wagner Lane. We have road that cuts off right here. here is a horseshoe turn. Dangerous for loggers to go around this corner too much, but loggers come down this way. I traveled this area a few times in my lifetime. One time we were coming up the hill. As soon as we got around this, and got into this area up here. This straight stretch right here, going 3/4 of the way up. Almost near that sign. A deer came and jumped down to the side and slammed into the side of the vehicle while I was a passenger in Little Bear Lane. Well, I've been up in there. It just takes you for a loop right back down where you came from. No, it doesn't take you right back there. It takes you up above here. Sorry about the noise. I'm going up a hill. The only way I can go up a hill is with my foot on the gas. Decide to slow up a little bit. That'll take some of the noise away. I don't need a rush up this hill. Up here, there used to be a bar up here called Whippoorwill, somewhere up this direction. Probably between Whippoorwill Lane up here. Yeah, Honeysuckle Lane on that side. I think this is Whippoorwill Lane right there. Yep. There's Whippoorwill Lane. Somewhere down in there, the Whippoorwill was. And up here's the other side of the Whippoorwill Lane. And here's where that light's not there. And that's Ryan's Lane. That goes in between. The bar restaurant burnt down back in the 80s. Maybe 1992. Somewhere around that area. That one did have a this is Whippoorwill Lane. Yep, this is the other end of Whippoorwill Lane. Somewhere between that lane and the other lane is where I think the bar was. But no, I'm not sure where. People told me it's somewhere around there. Windy Hill. I don't recall going to it when I was younger. And we're coming up in the area where the Swedish people used to. They had their own house, place, a village up here, but they wasn't really no name to that one. Just the area. The Swedish and the Germans had a battle back in the past. Mike's Peak. Lane. Well, some of these a lot of these go to dead end. These roads off to the side, like Paul Pine and all that. And some of them don't. Queens Run don't. That one's a road. A lot of these are fenced off roads. That has to be named. And not named. Usually the ones that's fenced off is not named. It's usually the ones that take you to the oil well or something like that, or well. Yeah, we have wells up here in the mountains. All over the mountains. Clear Path Lane, Gallagher Township. That does have an H in it. I keep finding ones without a G in it. Gallagher. Some maps have just go Gallagher. This one says Gagr. Yeah, I know. Long drive down road. We have deer jumping over us. Wow, we can see the long. You see at one time. If you look at it, you can see one time when it might have been a forest fire or logging industry was went through. I should be coming up to area up here. I consider well, right now we're coming up to a road that cuts back down to Woolridge. 5 miles to Woolridge. It's about 5 miles where I'm at, so it's like 10. Go up here to this road and cut back down, you're going 10 miles. And another car coming in. Caldwell. The place is called Caldwell, and it's on the map, but there's not really much there. There's a church, and there's a Gallagher. I think it's Gallagher, or yeah, it's Gallagher's. Township building, and sparingly every house here and there. See, the road is a little curvy. That does go to Heiner. I'm only can go so fast on this road during a rainstorm. I'm glad it's not a windy. You can tell it's not windy out here. You can tell this area hasn't got much rain lately either up here. They were getting a lot more rain like we got today. That grass out there would not be that brown. Okay, here's where the Irish symbol is. Then they have a 3 crosses off to the left on this side. Excuse me, my soda's making me burp. State Forest. That's where we're at, Sprout State Forest. How nice woods and stuff we have up this way. Maybe I should come up this way when we have greens. just a maybe. A lot of the stuff is just maybe. Like, the login industry's up this way on the left. Sign pointing towards the mountainside. I used to come, my family and I used to come up this way to go spotlighting deer at night. I really like counting the deer out there. You spotlight the deer and they just take your head and look towards you. Them beady eyes that you see out there. Interested in you and we're interested in them. Oh, you're spotting me. Alright. Okay, we're coming up to the logging company. Rocky Fern. Just reading the signs along the road. I forget the name or the number of this road. Oh, school bus. Tell you what time it is. I forgot my battery went dead yesterday. There's a little switch on, a little button on the here's the Caldwell Church. That's one of the, it's People's Church of Caldwell, and pretty much that's the only thing other than only building up this way other than up here. There's used to be where the old school used to be at Caldwell. Pretty much a ghost town now. Now, uh-oh, I have a car coming up behind me. Alright, I'll just pick you off to the side here. Just going to take a big circle and lead the car past me. This is the township building, Gallagher Township building, and here's what I wanted to show you. See, Gallagher Township, established 1849, and this was the old schoolhouse at Caldwell one-room schoolhouse. I'm just taking your loop. So, other than the township building and that one-room schoolhouse, they used to walk to. You didn't have school buses, what you just seen back then. In this area, anyhow. I mean, there might have been some across the ocean, but we didn't really have any school buses when we came over to this country. Chatham, these Chatham people. Chatham Lane there. See up to the left here, there's left and right up here, there's fields. And that's where we, filmed our, spotlighted at night, especially off to the right, left I meant. Oh, why am I confusing my left and the right? I should say my other left. Looks like this tower or something out the hill up there. Starlight Drive. Well, yeah. We're going up higher. Does not take you directly to Counter Sport. It'll get up there, up to Potter County, and it'll split off and go one way and then the other. But it will take you to Counter Sport, but it'll split in two up at top up here. I'm not going to Counter Sport. That's a long distance. Not today, anyhow. Maybe someday, I don't know. I don't think I ever been to Counter Sport. I know I lived in Pennsylvania all my life. I don't know if I've been all over Pennsylvania, but I don't know if I've been all over Pennsylvania. Well, I've been around up this way a little bit. My vehicle's nice and warm right now. It's not raining that much out there at this time. It's supposed to get more. It's probably supposed to get a little bit heavier. I can't really tell. I can't really tell. I have to reset my clock again in this. Right now it says 9:06, but it's probably around 11, 9:30, 11 o'clock. I don't know. I left the house at 9:30, so it's probably around 11 o'clock. And I'm up here at the Haneyville. There's the Haneyville Fire Company. Yeah, we have a Haneyville, but we also have Green Acres here in Clinton County also. Green Acres is just a little campground. Dunnstown Incorporated. See, this road right here goes off and on Clinton County, Lycoming County, Clinton County, Lycoming County. It doesn't stay put. And further on, it clicks into Potter County. But at one time, Potter County, Clinton County had a little bit of Lycoming County up this way. And also a little bit of Potter County and a little bit of the other county that's up this way. 4 counties. It looked like a wing up on top. Here's that one of the campgrounds off to the left. It's 3 campgrounds in one. Right there, we're going in the village of Haneyville now. This went in Haneyville campground. There's one campground below there. I figured that. Instead of going the other direction, they turned towards me. The pickup truck that just came out. So that's alright. I'm only going to go so far, a little bit further up here. Probably about another mile and a half to 2. I'm getting up to probably the Feather. Not far past the road that cuts down to Waterville and the bar up here. Here's a church coming up here. It's the Haneyville. It was an Amish. It's an Amish dummy up in that thing back here. Haneyville Bible Church, and it has a cemetery right next to it. Amish dummy up on the. I'm not talking about a real Amish person. It was like a scarecrow type of Amish. If there was nobody behind me, I probably would have turned around and showed you that. But I still probably can turn around when I come back down. Here comes the stop sign. Not far from that stop sign, which is junction 44, and I was on 664, which ends right here. It starts in Lock Haven, and it ends right here. Then it's before North 44. All right, there's a bar or something, a building there. Selling cords of lumber. Cords of lumber back here for firewood. Looks like it's open today. Let's go in and look at the trading post. It's been for a feather. I just got done here at Fin for Feather. I bought three different drinks right now. I was going to buy one thing, but I had to use my debit card. They only have a $5 limit. So I decided to buy 3 different type of drinks. I'll show you to them later. I mean, the drinks, I can't do it when I'm driving. I could go down 44 if you want me to. I mean, I think I'll just, why not? I'm going to show you the other side, but right there's the bar, the Black Mountain Bar, or whatever. Hilltop or whatever, not hilltop, mountaintop bar. Yeah, tell you, this way takes you through the area they call Waterville. It takes a long way around. Once I get down to the bypass, that'll probably be the last of the video. I mean, this part. I just found out what time it was. That's 10:53 or 10:52. It's close to that. Well, you know what I bought. It sounded like glass, didn't it? Alright. I'm just telling you, it's just say it's something to do with soda. The word get you drunk, but it's soda. That's what I thought up there. It's a little different than I usually I'm going downhill. I better slow up, especially on a rainy day like this. Wanted to take off going downhill. All I was doing was drifting though. Maybe drift at this speed. Whew. I'm looking at it from you guys at an angle. The rain started to get up a little bit, up a little bit more. Whoop, that ain't the way I wanted to go. Okay, there's that snake in the road again. I'm going down through 44 right now. Feather is like a trade post. It's like a trading post in the middle of nowhere. Pretty much that's the last place you get a soda for miles, unless you want to stop at bars and stuff out that way. Over this way you have a trading post in Waterville. Now I'm in Lycoming County. I could have went to a certain place today, but I had this already on my mind, and I figured, well, why not take this? Besides, I'd rather be driving and sitting down than standing on my feet right now. Neuropathy is bothering me lately. Yeah, if you could probably can tell if you watched my last Groundhog Day videos, that I didn't get to watch the fireworks that day. It was cold out and my feet were burning on a cold day. Literally, they were burning and they were bothering me so bad that day because I was standing on it. But when I'm driving, I'm sitting down and my feet is up in the air. It's not forcing the blood down towards my toes. Neuropathy is a condition which your veins start shrinking, and it makes it harder for the blood to flow through that area. And it usually affects the toes, but that can affect the fingers. Usually it can happen after surgery. It can happen after other conditions if you hurt yourself sometime. But the main reason a lot of people have neuropathy is because diabetes and other diseases that can constrict your veins. Diabetic, you need to use all your stuff, and some of the stuff you get lazy, and when you start getting lazy, you're not using the stuff that needs to be used. But the problem is sometimes you're not being lazy, and it still can come out. So it's not just one thing; it's another. It's not good to have that situation. Yeah, I'm just rambling on through the mountainside, hillside, foothills of the Appalachians, which is back here. I forgot to read it, but right up here is another sign, which you don't want to go up over that hill there. It's a dead end. Well, it's not really a dead end if you want to go through the mountains. Dunnstown State Forest. Oh, they do have it blocked off now. I went up that way once, and up there is just stuff that they help with the roads and stuff. 414, that takes you out to Jersey Mills and up up to the one ski resort out that way. And several times that got flooded out that way. We're be coming into soon into Waterville. Takes a little bit of distance. Yeah, also like a nice trip. It's like it's raining now. Let's all get in the car and take a ride. And that's the truth. A lot of people think that isn't the truth, but it is. I adopt the state forest again sign. That's probably where the office is back there. I'm going across Pine Creek. Don't have a sign what it is on here. Is it Little Pine or Upper Pine? I think it's Upper Pine. It's the regular screen. Right there's the road with the bikers. Uh-oh. Gonna have to prepare to stop in the rain. Okay, we're going into the village of Waterville. Oh, during fall they have apple dumpling festival up here. I should come up here and show you this when they have it. Okay, this is the Cummings Township. That's where we're located. That back there was the trading post. Saying what was up here. Yeah, I think that was the trading post. Nope, it's up here. Back here is the Cummings Township building. And here would be a trading post, but it doesn't call itself a trading post. It's McCormick's Country Store, and they have the ATM in the last gas until you get to Georgia Shore. Happy Acres Campground out that way. That's a campground, and also a trading post out there too. This Pine Creek Valley Lodge, the last time I knew it wasn't in business, it was up for sale. Alright, now there will be areas often every now and then where the railroad bed used to be alongside here, but right now we're going to go up over the steep hill, something like a steep hill, but not too big of a steep hill. Fallen Rocks. They changed that sign. We used to just say Fallen Rock on there. In the past, so they changed the sign to Fallen Rocks. But in the past, my uncle and dad used to say that Indian never was caught. Called Fallen Rock. I don't know why the Indian would call her baby Fallen Rock unless they were along the cliff and he fell off the cliff and looked like a rock falling. I mean, they usually say what they see first when they first come out and all that. So what the baby looked like, and the last thing they seen, like a bald eagle in the sky, or yeah, there was an Indian called Bald Eagle. That's where the Bald Eagle Mountains came in. Ooh, it's coming down nicely in the mountains, in the foothills here. Even though it looks like mountains, there is some high heights in this area. But this is a split between the Appalachian Highlands and the Appalachian foothills. Even though they're both of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. They're the same thing as the Susquehanna River, one of the oldest rivers in the world. And the only river that I know in the United States that splits up state in two. From the east to the west. From central Pennsylvania, north central Pennsylvania to west, south central Pennsylvania. Uh-oh. I am going to have to prepare to stop. I'm going to have a stop sign up ahead of stop light. Well, maybe I might not have to. I might have to. No, my luck, I probably have to. Yep, I told you my luck. Didn't have to stop for long, did I? There's no other cars on the other side. Those sensors in them lights must have knew there was only one car there. Only had to stop for a second or two. Yep. And driving on a wet road, you have to take your time. You don't drive wildly on a wet road. Like this thing sometimes wants to take off, but you want to slow up. You don't want to, but you want to slow. When you want to slow up and you're going on a high rate of speed, you do not want to slam on your brake. You want to casually put on your brake, casually, very slowly to slow yourself up. You don't want to take off, but you don't want you want to kind of off and on ride your brakes. You don't want to stay on your brakes, but. We're coming through this area. There's not really any villages through this place. Through 44 here between Waterville and Jersey Shore or Davis. Not really any villages. No, there used to be one called Phelps Church. But there's not really anything in the area. They might have area. They might call it a name, but it's not officially in there. It's just like that. Look at that Pine Creek right there. Pine Creek off to the left here. That you can canoe the river, and that's a number 3 out of 5 creek stream, which sometimes called a river. The Indians would call it a river. And it has a dangerous bend on it in one area. That's why it's a 3. And it starts clear up almost to New York. In fact, you have the Pine Creek Gorge up here, otherwise known as the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Up in Wells, near Wellsboro. I think it's in Mansfield County. You could go up this way too to it, but it's a long ways away. Looks like there's another stoplight ahead. We have dual stoplights. Yep, it's red too. This one's gonna be a little while. We have 2 cars on the other side coming through. Ooh, my brake. Oh, we have 3 cars coming through. I guess he's not up there where you activate the signal at, because there's no car. Okay, there it goes. Man, sometimes I think the light wants you to sit longer than you should. Should have to. Right now there's nobody working because it's raining out. I can see why they're working on there, but one side of the road is collapsing, but this side is starting to collapse too in one spot. So they're probably going to finish that side off and do the other. I should be good at that speed. Look how big that is. It does look like a river. Have an island in between. And up there on top we have a abandoned. I think it's abandoned. Maybe not. Nope, that's not. That's a nice looking cabin. Oh, trading post. It's a taxidermy. Ralph's taxidermy and trading post at one time. I know, I used to stop in there. They sometimes aren't a corporate. They used to have corporate library. They used to be camp here. This little, on this side over here, that building right there used to be a trading post also. Look at that. Something's up into the hill there. Oh, didn't they say that Pennsylvania has more likely 5 seasons? You have spring, you have winter, spring, construction, summer, fall, winter, and in between we have construction. Again, you have all these orange flowers popping up. Well, right now they're not doing anything right now today, but they look like they were doing stuff with the trapping. I forget what that's called. They're grading or grutting, groppling. That's what it is. Groppling the. Wow. Are they just gonna repave this whole thing? That's what it needs. Instead of just cutting a hole down the middle and paving it like a lot of roads, a lot of places do. This whole thing needs paved. Rock and roll. If you're getting seasick, blame the PennDOT. And you have the railroad bridge over there. That's where a big hole underneath it. You can swim there. You'll have around the bend down here where people swim. You can see right now the railroad bed. You can see where the bikers tread, bikers and walkers tread. Like combing walkway for bikers and stuff. They turn stuff into just like the other video. They go from here to Potter County and back. From Jersey Shore to Potter County. go across Pine Creek right here. Right here, go across Pine Creek. In the middle of the cove. And right here, that village, and you see right in there, in here, and you'll see a church. That is Phelps Church. And that area right there, it used to have a logging company in there at one time.